reactively on the ultimate, and it kind of ruins the kill potential. So Power of Evil will need to win that lane just by merit of poking Aka down.
And we'll see if Amazing is going to opt to...
For him, he knows he has the backup from the jungler, so he can take risky trades.
The question you pose, Crepo, which jungler will get here first? A resounding answer of Amazing. First blood is in the making. Soaz finds the link. Flash body slam. And that just looked full out. Gilius is still hanging around. Flash available. Steve is still holding onto his as well. Steadfast Presence comes out. Amazing body slams onto Gilius, puts the barrel down. The slow applies instantly on 6.3. Repel up, and Soaz has taken so much damage. The riposte blocks a lot, but it will not block enough to save his life. Amazing tries to get a reply back before stunned against the wall. A double kill for Steve.
And a pumped up Gilius in the player camp. Like, yeah! Definitely really good CSing here by Sven, and again, Alistair was nerfed, but if you don't believe Punish sustain is good to hear this CC into CC into imminent death.
And Soaz face-bombing. Did not flash the stun.
And he will immediately put pressure onto Soaz, and then even though he might not gank him, Soaz has to deal with a couple CS here and there. We see Elements take down the Dragon right now. They have complete river control on this bot side of the map.
That is next level.
Because we've seen him play Janna before, and
we've seen this before as well, Crepo. Soaz is in trouble. He's going to get pinned against the wall. Steadfast Presence should be available shortly. Not even available yet. A defensive flash. 2 or 3 to follow. Howling Gale plus Cocoon. And it's Rawls that gets the connection. Look, Elements push. That's a big advantage for Origen. The Varus Corki, they can defend for days. A flash forward into Soul Shackles. Ika's looking for a stun. Gets to both Miffy and Amazing. The Dark Binding also pins Sven down. And Cocoon just falls short. But Steve is teleported in. He's held Sven against the wall. And that's a killing spree for Steve. Miffy forced to flash away.
Tower now.
Episode number 2. Gonna siege up. There's no teleport from Steve. Miffy decides to go aggressive. Catches Gilius out. The Hail of Arrows secures a kill. Origen, can they go for... He was getting very beefy. Iceborne Gauntlet, Sunfire Cape as well. So he's going to be an additional frontline member that can disrupt.
If he joins the fight.
If he joins the fight,
obviously.
Yeah. Teleport.
Struggling with the next step.
Let's see how quickly they figure it out. It did connect. Body Slam does too. Knocks the barrel back. Gilius should still have Repel available. Has opted not to use it. Steve is coming to teleport in from the back. A defensive flash from Sven. No stun, but Sven will get taken out. Rawls gets the kill. A 2-man knockup from Keeper's Verdict, and he will keep Origen in place. Steve's not done yet. Mr. Rawls flashes away. He's been run down by Soaz. Soaz tries to get the grand challenge. Will heal up shortly. Continues to stay alive. Steve finds a pin against the wall. Soaz is looking to lunge forward. Still staying alive before finally Soaz takes him down. A 4 for 2, and Origen go to Baron.
And suddenly Origen, Soaz is sitting on 3 kills right now. 3, 3, and 2, completely back in the game. They're starting Baron. Only Spraddle remains, and he has no mana. He's gonna get 1 tornado right here to knock all 3 members up. Hopefully get some Baron damage. But if he...
Spraddle goes down. Baron should still be easily secured here. Slightly slow. Maybe enough time for Sven to pick it up.
They're waiting right now. That's 5-man Baron.
I cannot wait to see a replay of that to see exactly what impact Soaz had, because it was phenomenal.
Yeah, anytime now, guys. Soaz was actually a little late there with the teleport. The problem is that Elements used all their guns. Combined with her ultimate, she can just sustain up in these fights, and that's exactly what happened. Look at Soaz right now. Going on Steve, no Q assist to get rid of the ultimate, and suddenly Soaz, who was struggling,
is in charge completely. Guardian Angel picked up. Grand Challenge times out. The barrel pins Spraddle against the wall in the riposte, I believe called the Cocoon. Soaz isn't done yet. He's looking for more. He's going to dash actually into the Dark Binding. GA has been popped. Ika's Soul Shackles gets broken as Amazing gets out of range from the tether. Soaz dashes forward, finds a Vital, and sends Ika golden. Uses believe the Mikhail's Crucible to break away from the Cocoon. And there is at least a reply back onto Amazing. OG.
Soaz flanking though. Aka has teleport, but he's still waiting to base. They want to teleport him with Morgana on a flank with home guards, but it's has to be quick.
Happen. The piercing arrow fired out. Soaz used the grand challenge under Spraddle, but he's able to walk away. Soaz, no GA. Keeper's Verdict will delay the inevitable, but not by much as Steve is dropped. Ika has already used those Soul Shackles, and Soaz can't
really connect that stun. It's a really hard time combo. Here's teleport number 2 though. Steve comes back in. Can he find a wall?
Well, he's found Mithy. Unbreakable will comes out. It's bought enough time for Origen to regroup. Baron goes low. It's number 4 secured by Elements. We'll touch on what it does in a second. Look at the top lane. Soaz continues to pressure.
Yeah, 2 TPs down. Soaz is alone in the top lane. You're playing against it in the top lane. Elements is getting pushed left, right, center soon as well. And they just can't find enough manpower to deal with the split push.
Yeah, they can't do the hokey pokey and dance quickly enough to deal with Origen. And so
You need to disengage, and then Soaz will take the base.
they have disengaged. Soaz is looking on the Nexus, on the inhibitor. There's 1 Nexus turret remaining. Elements have committed to the Baron, but at what cost? Amazing still has an explosive cask available, and Steve's Keeper's Verdict found nobody. The cask will be used to split up Elements. Soaz has not committed yet. Teleport still available.
If Soaz TPs, this game is over. They're taking a risky fight here because Elements will get Baron.
Instead, Soaz is looking for the Nexus. A flash over the wall. Baron secured by Elements. Soaz simply doesn't care. If Origen can keep Elements busy, the Nexus is down. Soaz is hammering away. Elements, they completely lost focus, and Soaz is going to finish this one off.
Nobody in base, he got it!
There's no one to finish it, and Soaz steals the Nexus.
It's not worth, so you then rely to killing the team first, but then Soraka heals them, and then you just kind of start pulling out your hair, and you're like, what the hell are we doing here, guys?
Well, if Splyce were ever going to get tested in finding the right way, a package underneath Betsy, and they're going to set their sights on Copy. This will be a very easy first blood. Secured by Betsy and Airwax. Jungle Gravity. The problem for Roccat is once you get out of that laning phase, they tend to get a little lost. We'll expand on that idea shortly as Roccat secure the first dragon. Trashy is left in the river. Support's coming around from the backside, and a teleport from Freddy in from behind. Trashy's in trouble. Unstoppable force a flash away from Cobby, but Trashy loses his life.
Once they're close in range, that's what Splyce is looking for right now. Teleport and Fate Skull into knock up.
It's over already. Extinct and Betsy are down. That was the double TP play. Splyce.
That means Splyce needs to be able to flank somewhere.
It's going to be tough to do without those TPs. 50% of the cooldown.
Not be to rush to the Baron right now. As a panic play is like, oh, they're doing Dragon, go to Baron. No. You use the time they spend on Dragon to push out the...
And Crepo.
Wet Noodle's in trouble though.
He is indeed. Dredge line onto Airwax. 5 members will run him down. How long can he delay them? Not particularly. The rest of Splyce, they're going to push the middle lane. There's minions to run.
But they're trapped in the Baron pit if they go for this play. Flash combo could be really bad here for Tabs.
Tabs spending some time. That's a 3-man knockup. Here comes Trashy. Tabs is caught by the Cocoon as well. Wish has been used, but the disengage from the explosive cast was very good. Senkai still looking to run Tabs down. Goes golden thanks to Hourglass. Freddy's lost his life, but he may have bought enough time. Tabs is still alive. By Arcane Barrage will be available very shortly. 5 seconds until Wonderwear comes up, and it's a 3 for 3.
Oh, crucial fight here for both.
We'll see how quickly Rockat's banner empowered minion will take it down. Teleports come out as Wonderwood is arriving first. Another great knockup from Nisbet. They found Tabs. Airwax will be the first victim. Tabs is trying to back away. Fateful knocks him out. He's frozen in place, and this will be a magnificent fight for Splyce. They haven't killed him yet. Tabs is still surviving. He's still firing. He's way more important than a turret, and Tabs survives everything.
That has to be Extinct MVP.
I was convinced he was taken out, but he just survived through everything.
And this is one of those picks.
Wow, good luck doing that. Teleport coming in. Senkex joining the fight. Baron's down to 2,000 hit points. Tabs continuing to focus it down. Actually secures the final hit. Betsy firing out the rockets on the sideline. Airwax and Freddy, they found themselves too. There's a shutdown onto Extinct, but the damage is already done. A triple kill for Betsy. A double kill for Tabs. It may even be the game.
Yeah, Splyce move in with all their CC, but they just can't get anybody killed, and then only Extincts end up dying.
Confident play there from Roccat to finish it out. Just as they're making their way to the Nexus turret, the ZZ Rod, despite being disabled and live, it is a very intentional placement that causes the bug. That's why we're seeing it here in the tournament round. Crepo will touch on the game in a second. For now, Roccat walk into the base uncontested and break their 9-game losing streak.
Typically into melee matchups with his Q damage, stealing away some stats and everything, what Trundle can provide. So I think Giants have some cool options.
Actually, hanging around, winds up the death sentence, latched onto Baton Yokai from Giants.
And this is Giants basically saying, we don't need to fight. because they're letting us...
Available very, very soon. Hylissang's walking around, gets caught by the body slam. Batongyaka knocks him backwards. And Light Binding secures first blood. Prismatic Barrier will give a shield to Atom as Godfrey has got the Unbreakable Will. Defensive flash over the Poppy knockback. Still alive. Okay, I think he picked it up. We've seen both Cosmo games. The other guys that are giving it. Fox is in so much trouble. Will flash over the wall. Has used Cleanse. Rudy with a very good cocoon onto Atom. The fight has been split and Atom, you don't have MR. He will survive for a few seconds longer as Subjugate gives him the stats and the health. Defensive flash from Rudy and UOL. They were caught way out of position. It's not done yet. Audrey's been pinned against the wall. The cocoon finds him as well. Steelback looking for the passive shot. Finds it. Audrey is down. The damage is out for Giants. And just like that, Unicorns of Love turn it back around. A double for Steelback. Some item thresholds. Steelback has gone static Shiv plus Essence Reaver. We'll expand on the rest in a second, but Songyuk is not super tanky because he's a Runic Echoes Gragas, and he just gets taken down. 4 members of UOL starting to get tanky. He went Runic Echoes on that Gragas, which I saw in Challenger a lot, but earlier today.
It's a
tower,
TP.
not going to work though. Chachi's got... He sidesteps the barrel. That was very, very good move. The rest of UOL trying to push forward. Atom gets caught by a death sentence the moment he arrives.
The way you have blue trinkets, 2 of them right now for Giants, and then you basically wait for the mid and you do not walk out like this.
Chachi has flashed forward into the stun. Cocoon is going to zone Audrey away. He started putting down the auto attacks and UOL are flashing defensively. Atom Subjugate is making him tankier than maybe he needs to be. Steelback dashes forward aggressively and Audrey actually stepped onto the gravity.
Through like a box from Hylissang, it's very difficult. The stun coming in from a Victor. That much value.
Officio, Riddles in the armor are there. Hylissang gets bounced back to the middle lane. There's no Light Binding in Batongyaka. He's just not tanky enough. He gets taken down by Steelback, who's now on a killing spree. Rudy finds Audrey. Giants tried to set up a play.
They're still fighting.
And are punished for...
This time I actually think it was Batongyaka who went in for a pick. Didn't get it onto Hylissang. Ends up dying. Let's see what happens here. Peppy does have ulti in. Just feeling he might try and steal it.
Let's take a look. The tag is onto Baron. Atom gets stunned up, eats a death sentence, and he is killed. Peppy and Godfrey looking to steal. Keeper's verdict, it misses. Peppy's still around. The laser's late. He won't find a kill.
Down at this point.
Important? No. Well, Hylissang gets caught by a Light Binding. Barrel forward.
They got him now.
Will go down. Steelback dashes forward aggressively. The pin against Batongyaka against the wall. It's a trade. 1-for-1. Jungle for support. Turn their attention to Fox. He's used his cleanses. Atom's trying to zone everybody away, but Audrey is taken out. Rudy and Chachi dove him. Chachi's not...
Unicorns, they take down Batongyaka first. He's not that tanky at this point. And then Audrey, who still doesn't have that flash ready, that was traded by Rudy, goes down a second time. They're able to reach the carry.
And Peppy, 36 minutes in, he's got 400 CS, but all the CS in the world cannot help you win.
To 280
as you are.
I feel like he's just kind of taunting Unicorns by throwing bells in their face.
It seems to be the case. Atom will get melted right in front. The laser takes down Chachi before he can get the Keeper's verdict out. Top for top. Death sentence onto Batongyaka. The box comes out. Hilly playing very aggressive, saying 1-on-4. Come at me, bro. Steelback goes forward. Remember, he has no flash. He's hammering away on Batongyaka. The lantern is available over the wall. Not anymore as Hylissang gets taken out.
Down the corner because Rudy is almost dying.
He is almost dying. Repels up as Dragon number 2 picked up by Giants. He will get stunned by the concussive blows passive. And some mixed vision around. Giants are trying this maneuver. Atom's already used the Subjugate. Gravity Field will pull him backwards. Hilly's the target. Batongyaka used it again to look for the support, so they will get themselves 1 kill. Baron's up away. The wings are flapping and he's flying for days. Steelback has eaten some damage there from Peppy as the stun pins Atom against the wall. Steelback is going to dash away from the Light Binding, but it is in fact Vizichachi that goes down. Steelback forced to dash over the wall, and Giants, they've been interrupted on Baron. Hylissang
using it to close out the game. The Giants, they know they're in prime position to win this game, despite still being down.
15 seconds for Chachi, 53 seconds for Rudy. Flash away from Godfrey. He's still got his Glacial Fissure available. Baron has been started. Teleport's coming up from Atom. He'll join the fight. Fox forced to use the cleanse and a defensive barrel. Audrey's running low on mana. Keep your eyes on that. Baron is still hammering away on the Giants members. Teleport's available for Chachi. He's come in. He's running. He's got Audrey against the wall. Found him as Steelback takes him out. And all of a sudden,
Body slam, then delayed his ulti so he didn't kill the Victor. See what happens top now. Pepe's near wall.
Oh, Godfred eats the death sentence. Fox is fighting behind the turret. The inhibitor's being killed by Steelback. So all of the time has worked in favor of UOL. And Chachi is pinned against the wall. Steelback, he's just pushing for a Nexus turret. Needs to be a little bit careful. Does not have flash. He's gone forward. Unbreakable. Doesn't even matter. Steelback shuts him down. He's going to chow a barrel for his problems. The steel cone, the ice cone comes up and a death sentence from Hilly. That's a double kill for Steelback. They've got minions pouring in. 59 seconds before Betongyokka's back up. They've broken open the base and it's just UOL craziness again.
I feel like we've seen this before from the Unicorns of Love, these games here where we're almost saying the other team now have the chance to win.
Fox gets away with his life. 2 inhibitors down, a Nexus turret down. Steelback, the man of the feature, will get himself another kill with the help of Rudy. Now all of a sudden, Giants are falling to pieces. A stun in the gravity field. Betongyokka, he's used his barrel already. Atom's in the back line. He's not going to survive for long. It's a double back for Steelback. A double kill for Steelback. And Huntry will go down as the triple back for Steel kill. They're pushing in with the super minions. There's only one Nexus turret remaining. The Unicorns of Love, it was a slugfest. It took 45 minutes, but at 11:05, Steelback is leading the way as Unicorns of Love go 8-3 in the Spring Split.
And especially after minute 20 with the home guards. I wonder if he's still going to build CZ Rod, and we're going to have that tank fight with both building the same item, and they're trying to be a split pushing threat. But also Febvin
can make use of those double teleports on the side of Fnatic. This mid-game, Slater game as well, could be really rough as Cly goes in, gets the knockback onto Emperor, exhausted down. Spirit comes out of nowhere, gets the hop on. The Kitty's trying to take him out. Not quite enough damage yet as the teleport's coming in. Spirit just one. Oh! First blood goes to Hybrid, and Emperor is
knock him into
running out. He manages to get away. No, Reckless is caught. Burn the flash, but it's got tricked. 2 for none so far, and they keep on moving. Cly now is on the run. He's going down. One more knock-up, and that is going to be Burnt Cow.
Oh my goodness, for Fnatic
survives, and that gives time now for the counter gank and Perks. He's on the road.
Oh, very low.
He got it!
Down.
He got the kill with an
auto.
over.
And he's still on an escape path. Let's see if he can get out of here. That turret doing a little extra damage to him, but man, what a start for G2.
Febvin should block him.
Fights here, strong team fighting. I just went back and let's talk about that because Febvin, he's getting ganked.
Yeah, he is. That point and click CC, the charm does not connect as Febvin throws down the Frozen 2, but the Orbit Deception takes a huge chunk of damage out of him as Kikis tanks the line. Perks looking to go in, doesn't quite have the spell rotation yet, but there it goes, the auto attack, and Perks will finish it, followed in by Gamsu under tower, and he gets revenge for his mid laner.
But they might be trading in. And that was such a big play for G2. Now they're going for Reckless.
Uh-oh, there's the pillar. Do not go, and Reckless is caught with nowhere to go. Emperor with another kill.
Look at the levels alone coming into this.
And Emperor plays wards in the jungle they're at, so you can just push down for these towers. Mid lane went down because Perks getting early kills, and if there's a threat of you getting dove on the tower, you have to just leave.
Almost definitely trapped at this point. Oh, Reckless, he's way up in this lane. He's surrounded by G2.
Spirit knows his time is very, very short on this earth, but Reckless, they turn it around to him, but meanwhile, Gamsu's in the back, the rest of the team. Reckless not quite going down yet, Febvin trying to disrupt in the middle, but the Cog is taken out, and Emperor, he's just barely not going to get out of this one. Spirit and Clyde, way too low. That's a double kill over to the Ahri, and Spirit, he's going nowhere. Get back into the fight. Gamsu is all by himself right now. They may have lost 2 for it, but they're going to get a 12-minute ace just about.
But everything we're going to pick right now is going to be very good at diving that. This is a good engagement for Febvin.
Oh, exactly what we want. Emperor, now Clyde's getting the double knockup. Hybrid and Trick are on the run as a teleport. Comes in for Gamsu here. Equalizer's down, but that won't stop him. And in he goes. Twisted advance. And Febvin, no, it's Gamsu. Manages to take him out in a 2 for none.
Just to push minion waves, because you never want to give Fnatic a chance to make a play where they won't lose something else on the map. You can always cross-map them if you get into a bad fight, like G2 just did before.
Yeah. With that second dragon secured by G2, look at a little bit more burn.
We're looking for the engage. Febvin is going to be a major source of wave clear. Hang on, his kick is in the back.
That's playing, and Reckless is not going to be very healthy after that. He's able to walk away from all that pain, but still, G2 are looking to push forward. Calling Perks in the front line as well, eats the spear, doesn't even care. Clyde goes in for a suicide mission, and Emperor picks him up. Everyone confident. Fnatic have to effect a response. and it's Gamsu that turns in, but he gets insta-charmed here, and he's trying to tank the line. He turns on to kick his twisted advance, but that'll only slow him down as Emperor gets another kill with the calling. Clyde now is caught. They throw the equalizer into the back. Spirit burning down, Reckless burning down. Perch trying to get a double kill, but he's knocked into the team. Still able to flash away. That's a pickup onto Spirit, and now Fnatic are starting to drop, and even Trick
he got it.
Reckless is caught! Oh no! 3 for none, 4 for none.
Out correctly for him.
All right, Febby. Oh, teleport. Gamsu's back up.
Febby has to be the hero here.
Yeah, but he got charmed. He can't
he
take
got
the claw. And now Perks is just going to outplay him here as Gamsu tries to come in. That Baron is smited down by Trick. No, not yet.
Baron took out Trick.
Still going on. Baron took out Trick, not the other way around. What? Down. Gamsu gets
Trick
the kill
died to Baron.
onto Emperor. Baron is mightier than Fnatic at the moment, but Gamsu is able to help turn this one around.
Was that just them not juggling properly? Was Trick in the back?
I think he was staying in the back of the
That's like
Baron.
the
His
spike
body's dying down. The
behind.
spike probably took him out in the end.
Yeah, they have a
Kickus will die
chance.
too.
Yeah, Kickus not able to do anything, and the rest of the team is already backing away. Perks is trying to turn around, gets the charm onto Gamsu, but that'll only prolong what appears to be the inevitable, taking the tower. Gamsu gets the... That massive early game effort that G2 had that puts Fnatic, what, 5k behind a 10? It turned into still 5k ahead at 24, but we'll see if that's about to change. As Gamsu is going in hybrid, is trying to do the same on the other side, but Perks going around, see if he can get the kill. Manages to pick him up. It's actually Emperor that gets it. Trick going way too low. Reckless in the front line, and he almost gets popped, but they turn it around. The Frozen Tomb picking up the kill on the Kickus. That is a triple kill, and the Kog'Maw has come online.
Onto a vulnerable target. Fnatic didn't give them that opportunity.
And now Reckless is like 17.
Pulling. Here comes the Baron, though. It's at half health. Teleport.
It's been a lazy setup for G2 to kid. No what's it might get Reckless.
Yeah, Reckless a little bit low. He's out of the fight for the time being, but Perch took a little bit of return damage, and now the Kog'Maw's queuing in the back line. Hybrid trying to hold the front. Gamsu going in. It still is so close, but Clyde, he's got no unbreakable will on. Just throws it down, and Perch manages to take him out. Gamsu having to flash the wall. Dragon number 3, that movement speed boost as they blocked the Nidalee Spear. Fnatic couldn't quite stop that from happening.
Division for the last many minutes, and that again comes down to the item for G2.
Yeah, there's the flash. They're going to get another knockup on a hybrid, but a massive, not quite as effective as I thought it was going to be old from Trick. And
He doesn't have a Void Staff yet, and there is some MR now being built on the side of Fnatic. Roccat, more than Mortis, there's enough for Rick to survive. And Kickus, he's gonna go down as well.
Gets himself right in the middle, isn't even able to connect the anchor as Febvin takes him out. Spirit took some damage, but he backs away into the back. And now Emperor
Right back into this game.
It's going down so fast, but Trick, if he can pull the hero move, he's got flash, he's got his smite. Clyde trying to tank, but he's gone down. Emperor picks him up, it goes in, but it's smited away by Spirit, says not today. And now 2 members from G2 are down to 1 of Fnatic. Still, Kick is not quite up yet, and they're trying to make plays happen. Teleport as he comes back off of cooldown. Febvin charmed up, trying to make his escape. Reckless, he's caught, has to flash. Emperor in the back line, they look to Spirit now. Should be able to take him out, and he's melted through. Emperor with the kill credit for that one. Fnatic, they need to escape with their lives. They need to escape with the Baron buff, but Emperor gets one before falling. Reckless is caught, he shut him down, but he's still gonna get shut down himself. And now, it's all on Gamsu. What can he do? Perch flashes away. Gamsu can't do much. They need to peel the bark off the tree, and they can't quite do it.
Thing about Fnatic's comp is Emperor should never be able to hit Reckless. You have like Alistar, you have Maokai, and that going in.
Yeah, Clyde, there throw down the equalizer, and it makes Emperor Fnatic back off. Kick is trying to get Reckless down, but Clyde just keeps tanking the tower. Kick is going low, not quite. No, he's gone down. Reckless able to take him out, but now have they pushed too far? 4 members of Fnatic. Clyde is bleeding out. Hybrid flashes, gets the traffic cone, and they turn it right around again. But Febvin charmed up and taken out. Trick meanwhile falls. So does Hybrid. A triple kill. The Kog'Maw is running wild.
The ace for Fnatic, it looked to have maybe been too much, too quick to engage, but G2 did not have their single target locked down for Reckless, and he makes them pay, turns this game around. A greedy start for Fnatic is about to turn into a win.
We have seen this a few times today. When you don't have your engage to lock him down, and you walk towards him, he will kill you. Reckless just did it. He got to late game. I can't believe Fnatic actually came back in this game.
They did indeed. 37 minutes. It wasn't the cleanest start. It wasn't a pretty picture, but Fnatic, with Reckless in tow, have managed to pew-pew their way to a victory. 37 minutes over the league leaders. Not anymore. Welcome back, Fnatic.
Somewhat bruiser-ish with more than Mortis, Sterix Gage, and so on, so you can actually take some damage. And then you have champions that can dive the enemy backline instead. So you lock them their carry. If 2 teams are playing correct, you might not always find openings because you're always playing around your strong lanes. Vitality are defending their strong lane. Yanin!
Oh, they've caught him. The Summoner Heal was already burned, and now the Thresh Lantern is up. Jankos is moving out as he backs up, seeing Shook there. Forgiven a little low. Cabochard coming in around the side. Forgiven's gonna get first blooded. It's Cabochard that blows him away with an end of the line.
Then they pull the trigger. Flash in, get the damage, set up Cabochard to get the kill. Easy tower as well. Very well played from Vitality.
Opportunistic. And Forgiven was not able to stay alive. Meanwhile, back in mid lane, we missed it, but Ryu goes down to Nuke.
Was a big part of Vitality doing so well, and Nuke, he's continuing the trend. Let's see Cabochard top now. He still has no flash.
Yeah, he's dashing. It's already spent. There's the knockup. Jankos goes in with the flash, and down will go Cabochard, but a lot of tanking there. And no, he trades even. Oh, Jankos around the map, still not quite. Yarnin's not quite on the Trinity Force just yet, but they don't need it quite as they go ahead and secure Dragon number 1. I'll give them that 6%. Failure to launch that time around, but now Odo goes in and he's caught Yarnin, instantly melts him down, and Forgiven claims his first kill of the game. All of a sudden, H2K turn on the gas, look for Kasing, knock him away, and Odo Wamne picks up that kill. H2K. Mortal combat in the top side, or at least mortal avoidance for now. Shook will smite it down, and Vitality are definitely finding H2K much harder opponents than Origen with this composition. There is the Tempered Fate. Ryu's still trying to make plays happen. He's stopped Yarnin, and now Odo gets the knockup here. They're going on him and should be able to take him out if not for that pesky Chrono Chip. But he'll spawn right back up in the middle, immediately burns his flash. Now they have to start it all over again, and Odo running right away from this one. H2K get nothing. And Vitality are on the chase. Odo Wamne, how long can he hold it on? Not much. And Cabochard blows him away.
Yeah, we're at the...
Very dangerous even at this point in the game. Dragon 3 easily taken, no contest by Vitality.
Because Vitality knows they cannot overextend at any point.
There's the Bard ult though.
Trying to pick now. There is a ward behind it, Oda, TP2.
Okay, he throws the hook. He does manage to catch Shook.
It's the fight though for it. Okay.
He's going so low, but he's got the Zillion ult on. And all of a sudden, Cabochard is in with everybody else, but H2K says not today. And they pick up the kill here. And now Vitality is full retreat. Not on the same page with Cabo.
It's been such a slow...
Okay, no, they have the edge here. Cabochard still pushing up the top side, uncontested, but meanwhile, he might have to come back on down because Ryu comes around the side, gets the lockup on Nuke Duck, throws the ult on himself, but he is going to go down for the time being. We'll come back up in a moment. Vitality trying to reposition here. The claw, the flay, Nuke Duck, he should be going down, hooked in, going nowhere. Forgiven gets the kill on that one, and H2K don't need much.
Vitality, that engage from H2K, not getting anything. Baron is going down. Everything Vitality tried to do
yet, because Vitality haven't really done much with it, but they did take it uncontested. Dragon number 4, though, is taken out, and that could hurt.
See if they can burn down Nuke Dog maybe before he can ulti. They have that flank going. Here's Ryu!
Oh, he gets the knockup at the last second, and now Shook is going down, but stopped up by the Tempered Fate. Ryu gets absolutely exploded by Cabochard. Exhaust is down on him, and he's going to get chunked out very slowly. Forgiven is able to out-damage him here. All said and done, the damage report.
Baron is alive in 30 seconds. Vitality is on 4 Dragon, so H2K has to get him on. They're going for mid.
Didn't even bother for Shook. He goes for Yarnin right now, and he is in some trouble. Around the backside, Ryu's there. They stop him with the Tempered Fate.
Dragon is alive, though. They're taking it.
Up. Shook, they're going to be able to get this one quick if they can. This is number 5, a massive buff. They need to stop it. Get the hook off. On to Shook. It's secure. Dragon 5. Now Vitality are on the run, though. Let's see if Shook can get away. He's not going to last very long with Jankos on his tail. One more hit should do it, but he's got the heal up. Separated from that team, but he's gone on a wildcat
This chase is the game in a nutshell. It always has to take a lot of time before anything happens, and Shook refuses to die. He has that Dragon 5 buff. He really wants to save it. Only Yarnin didn't get it. I think Shook is going to keep running forever. Baron is up.
In Italy, it's hard to do.
H2K, if they start Baron here, they don't have a lot of mana on Forgiven. They have no ulti on Oda Amne. Ryu does have his ulti to engage with. They want to force Vitality into a fight. Shook is low. He's on a ward.
Oh, this is
Ryu's gonna get him.
Ryu's gonna be able to knock him up and take him down, or rather lock him up, I should have said. Ryu gets blown away by Cabo in the back, but this Baron is still being contested. It goes down, smited away by Jankos. And now Vitality have to get out of dodge. Nuke Duck dodging and weaving for just a second in the magical journey, followed up by the H2K members. The Tempered Fate is on Cabo, trying to blow him up, but he mistimes it now. He's gonna get taken out, tanky though he is. It is 2. All right, let's see if he can get it. Odo's looking to go bowling, and he hits 3 on the back half of it. Kasing is getting melted. Vander picks the kill credit. Dragon 1 will be secured. Jankos nearly buys it with his life, though. Vitality lose out on that Drake, and they lose their support.
Yeah, Vitality were not in position to follow up. You want to follow with the double bomb, you get QSS, and nice engage!
Odo's got 2, and they look for Nuke Duck, melt him down, and Nuke Duck is not even able to hold himself. Cabochard trying to run away from this one, but the line is holding for H2K. Cabo, the Enkos, he gets blown back by the end of the line, and Cabochard. Okay,
That's
cool.
right. Okay.
That's great. No more TPs available, but there's still that pink in the backside. Odo's still taking the long margin. Cabo around the back finds Ryu. Oh, the Zanyas, and he's gonna try to yoink him Blade of Freedom, and he manages to stay alive, clawing it out. Cabo gets robbed of a kill. Odo gets stunned up by the Cosmic Binding, turning back around, and they find themselves Yarnin. Nuke Duck still down for 5 seconds. Shook flashing away. The smoke peck it down here. Odo, what do I do, guys? He's gonna teleport right in the backside of it all to try and come in to take them out. The Dragon is secured. It goes over to Vitality.
They can get it, but
I called the wrong Dragon.
They won't be able to get much more right now. So they have the control in case they just want to disengage. They can't start rushing up towards mid if they win the fight.
Oh, no, yep, taken away.
Forgiven got it.
Forgiven was able to take it. Odo Wamne body blocked most of the damage, and in comes Rio around the side to try and force the fight. They find Yarn in here. He's got the ultimate from Zillion. Chrono shifted, doesn't even need it right now, and H2K are starting to melt away, but it's Nuke Duck that goes down. After the back of it, they hook in Cabochard, trying to take him out. He flashes around the side, manages to get the double kill, and Forgiven, he's gone down. That's it. And Vitality, the triple kill for Cabo, and that's gonna be it.
Entire engage from H2K were towards Yarnin, one single member, so that's where the ulti for Nuke Duck was so important. They didn't manage to get anything else. And in the end, Vitality can win the fight. They've been playing so safe for such a long time, and it looked really, really bad at moments. And then that last engage where HK again had no wards behind him to TP to, they couldn't flank properly.
Yeah, Ryu just tried to force, got a little impatient, but at the end of the day, Vitality were able to do it. It took just over an hour, but Vitality knocked off H2K.